Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. So dear students, yesterday we have done video that is chemistry and we have done fundamentals of chemistry. We have started unit number 1, that is fundamental of chemistry, and yesterday clearly we have defined what chemistry is, the definition of chemistry with matter, and we have done branches of chemistry. And today in part 2, unit 1 part 2, that is unit name is fundamental of chemistry. We are starting with today we will complete element, symbol, compound, mixture. So we will work on this thing. So today let's begin with this. But remember that whenever we listen to explanation, we have to listen it very carefully. And the thing is, the understanding is very important. So you have to understand basically what your teacher is saying. Either you are sitting in class or you are watching a video about any topic. You have to observe your teacher and you have to understand what teacher is saying. And after that, when you memorize the question, then it will become easy for you. So let's begin with element. Element. We said a substance that cannot be converted to other simpler substances is called an element. Now, that substance is called element which cannot be converted to other simpler substances. Like oxygen is an element, carbon is an element, gold and silver is an element. And if you will see, it will break down, it will still remain as it is. Gold will remain gold, silver will remain silver. So it will, the element, the substance that cannot be converted to other simpler substances is called an element. For example, oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, uranium, zinc, potassium, phosphorus, these all are elements. Then we come to symbol. To bring out this short abbreviation or short name. So symbol is the short name of an element. Like in English we say pronoun is used instead of noun. So symbol is the short name of an element. Symbol is abbreviation of any element. For example, for oxygen we write O, for carbon we write C, for gold we write AU, silver we write Ag, potassium we write K, phosphorus P, nitrogen N, hydrogen H, lithium Li, beryllium Be, barium Ba, bromine is Br, xenon is Xe. So all these we use symbols. Then come compound. Compound is that pure substance that contains 2 or more elements. When 2 or more elements they combine together, it forms a compound. Excuse me. It says a compound is a pure substance that consists of 2 or more elements. Now, these 2 or more elements, they are held together in fixed proportions by natural forces called chemical bonds. How they are fixed together? They are fixed together by bonding. And bonding we will, later we will study few topics, that is ionic bonding and covalent bonding. We will work on that. So those natural bondings, with the help of natural bondings, they are combined together, 2 or more elements, they combine together, but in fixed proportions. When in fixed proportions, 2 or more elements, they combine together by natural forces, by natural combining forces, then that are called chemical bonds. So that is a compound. Now again we will go through this definition. A compound is a pure substance, it is a pure substance that consists of 2 or more elements. 2 or more elements held together in fixed proportions. Proportion is fixed, elements have their own fixed proportions, and they combine by natural forces called chemical bonds. For example, water is a compound. Table salt, in water we have hydrogen and oxygen. Then table salt, we have sodium and chloride, NaCl, we also call it sodium chloride. So in fixed proportion, sodium and chlorine, they combine together in fixed proportion and we get a compound that is called table salt. Then copper sulfate. Copper and sulfate. Sulfate is sulfur and oxygen, SO4. In fixed proportion we say sulfate, SO4, one sulfur and 4 oxygen. They combine with 1 copper and they form copper sulfate, that is a compound. So I hope that element, symbol and compound is clear. Now we'll go with mixture. Remember, there is a small difference between compound and mixture. In part 3 we will find out what is the difference between mixture and compound. Mixture, an impure substance. Compound is a pure substance. An impure substance that contains 2 or more pure substances that retain their individual chemical characteristics is called a mixture. Now 2 things are important here. One, that impure substance and that contains 2 or more pure. Impure substance is formed by 2 or more pure substances and they can retain their individual chemical properties. Again, they can retain. In compound they cannot retain their properties, but here it can retain their properties. Individual chemical characteristics is called a mixture. Look at the definition again. An impure substance that contains 2 or more pure substances that retain their individual chemical characteristics is called a mixture. For example, air and water. Air is a mixture. From air we take in oxygen. Plants take in carbon dioxide that contains dissolved oxygen in it, dissolved carbon dioxide in it. Table salt dissolved in water. If you mix table salt in water, what you will do? By the help of evaporation or heating process, you can get table salt back. So table salt is a pure substance, it is a compound, and it is mixed with water and it becomes salt water, and after that retain its characteristic, that again with the help of evaporation or boiling process it is retained, again table salt can be formed back. Mixtures are basically of 2 types, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. When one phase is done, then it is homogeneous. Like it says, a mixture that consists of only one phase is a homogeneous mixture. Like sugar mixed in water, one phase is there. Sugar and water, one phase. Salt dissolved in water, that I have explained over there. So in homogeneous mixture, homogeneous mixture is that mixture in which only one phase is contained. And heterogeneous, in which proportion, this has components in which proportion vary, differentiate throughout the sample. Like ice cube in a drink. When you put ice cube in a drink, the phase, the proportion will be changed. Sand and water, salt and oil. This is what it has component in which proportion vary throughout the sample. Then come atomic number. Remember, when we talk about atom, we know that atom has got nucleus inside. In nucleus there are proton and neutron, and electron revolves around the atom. I will show you the structure of atom we will discuss structure of atom in coming videos. So basically inside the nucleus is proton and neutron, and electron revolves around around that nucleus. Now atomic number. What is atomic number? Basically the number of protons in the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. I told you proton and neutron is inside the nucleus. When we count number of proton, only number of proton, that is called its atomic number. Like there is 1 proton in nucleus of hydrogen, therefore atomic number is 1. And what is mass number? Mass number is the collection, number of protons plus number of neutrons. Number of proton plus number of neutrons. So the total number of protons and neutrons in an atom is known as its mass number. Like helium has 4. Helium mass number is 4. Why? Because there are 2 protons and 2 neutrons. So remember, today elements, symbol, compound, mixture, atomic number and atomic mass number we have discussed completely. Tomorrow we will start with in part 3 we will start the structure of atom, plus we will move forward with bonding also. So don't miss that lecture. So for that, again I will repeat that understand clearly, watch video again and again, understand what sir has told you, and after that write it down and memorize, and you will get many benefits during your examination. Thank you very much for watching. Before leaving, I will just remind you, if those who have subscribed my channel, I am thankful to them. Those who have not, please subscribe, because in coming future you will find many excellent videos. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that as soon as I upload any video, you will get the intimation for that. So thank you very much. Love you all and take care. Allah Hafiz.